Good morning, Wayward Walker here with a Wayward Woofer. Here we are getting ready to do another section of the Nipmuck Trail. This is kind of, well, we started on Route 44 in Leeward Stores. We're going to be heading basically in a northerly direction, and we should connect to where we ended the last video on the Nipmuck Trail, I believe. Do have the Wayward Woofer with me. Beware of dog. Okay, come on. And hello, Jack. Behind us, I think we've been on that next section of the trail behind us, the south here. And I believe that's the one that went along Knowles Brook. And it was a beautiful trail. And we did see, come across an old mill, maybe two. I don't remember correctly. But anyway, we're going to go ahead in here. And what we'll see, this is one of those, let's just go out and get out into the trail and find anything interesting. We'll plan today to come back. I'm gonna park right off of Route 44, a little parking area. Hold on. What is this? Come here, Jack. Come on. Come here. Well, it's a standing stone right here up the side of the trail. Don't know what it is. It's broken glass. Nothing written on it either side. A couple old boards. Barbed wire fence. The barbed wire is really new. Huh. So, I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But I think we're going to have an interesting walk. It's going to start that way. We pulled along, I can tell that. It's okay. I don't think it's, no, I don't think it's an old road. Over there. House on the other side. In front of us. Oh, there's a river. That must be the Fenton River. Fenton Brook, I think they call it. I don't know how far this section's going to take us when we meet. It's only a couple miles, I think. Uh-oh. There's to be a problem. So we have a Divas, Divas with the BAM. Go up that way, yep. Sketchy right there. Just bear with me. But I don't have time to stop and look because somebody's just rolling right along there. Oh, this is interesting. Something a little different. They said we're basically going right now in a northerly direction. Thinking that we've done almost this whole trail. Very few sections we haven't done. There's a section, like I said, a section up behind us. I think we've done that already. So, there it is. A little camping area. All right, I'll just keep you rolling along there. I love this. You should too. Last trip, the video that's going to come out before this one. I'm not going to spoil it because you didn't see it yet. For somebody who's seen this one first, it was a very productive day on the old Connecticut path. This is really more logs down here. Obviously, we'll cut one time. Well, who knows? This could have been a Native American trail as well. I'll keep looking and trying to find out. Can't find anything that says it is or it is or it isn't. Curious what that marker was back there. Could have been a grave. It's just been a standing stone. There was that broken bottle there, which could have been some kind of tribute. Trail goes up that way. Or there's a branch off of it. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to turn you off for a bit. This was going to be log at one time. I took the lumber out of here. The building, something, trailer. And there. And that's there. And see, the house could be a backyard, but I can't really tell. It's Fenton River, little brook. Very nice, actually. It wouldn't surprise me maybe if we come across another mill ruins. There is a house back over there. All right, we'll be back. As you can see, we're still alongside the river. I'm beginning to like this trail more and more. Down here on a hot summer day. Fast moving river too. You noticed that the last time I was here. This rolls along. You don't see really any walls. One remains of one part pretty old. I haven't seen any other houses on the other side though. They're gone now, but I did see a couple. Well, let's just keep moving along. Get off from the river. And on the map it is called the river. So, this area was probably cleared at one time for something. Still no walls yet. Keep going. There's a brook over there. That's not the river though. Oh, there's our first wall. Don't know, or something. Looks like it ended over there. Go that way. I think I'm in, well, I'm not sure. I'm in the state forest. I'm not sure which one. It's trail actually goes. This section of the trail actually goes through a couple of different ones. Coming up this little brook, which I do not see a name on the map for it. Beautiful day, nice time to be out here. In the woods. It was once in the dark and now in the light. Wall down there. Pretty good size. Large stones that were made up. So that could be as a result of clearing fields. I think. Right. Keep moving along. What would a hike be without him rolling around with this poop? Anyway, still up a little further. I'll climb it a little bit. Still see that wall. Looks like it turns and heads up the hill. We're going this way. Come on, Jack. We can go for a bath next week. So that's good. I gotta remember when we go back. I gotta look at that standing stone a little closer. Just to, doesn't look like it's a grave marker, so I want to get some directions. Talmadge Spur Trail, half a mile on Mesa Road. Main trail. And I want to check that out a little more. See what direction it's orientating. Yeah, maybe it's a Manitou stone. I don't know. Who really knows? I haven't seen anything else interesting around here, but it's early yet. So that's it. I might have spoke too soon. Yeah, it's just glacial. All right, pretty high up here. Steep drop on that side. More gradual on that side. All right, back over a mile in. Trail branches off. That one is marked the redwoods. I don't know if that's a name. Just show up on my map, but we're going to stay on the blue trail. A little rough country as far as not quite as clean on rocks and stuff, but still, probably was what was done here. In time, not a lot of stone walls though. Cave or something up there. There's a lean rock. Keep moving. Well, it's just after I said that. One of the walls. There's one over there. Yeah, we'll get up close to it or not. Nice day to be out here. No pollen yet. Maybe next week if it stays like this, it's supposed to have some warm days, so everything's gonna start popping. I don't want to get out this one before that. Not that I don't like them other times, but it's easier to see what's in the woods. Alright, we'll be back. That's a crossroad here. Yukon Forest, Moss Track, North Property. Royal Milton Preserve. The whole road goes down that way. anything. Oh, it almost looks been here before. No. Looks familiar. This wall over there. Little branch. Oh, that's not really a trail, I guess. Alright, well, I'll keep going. Just came up kind of a long hill, not a steep hill, but it was a hill. Okay, that was Mason Road we just crossed. The other road doesn't have a name. Looks like a dead end, so it might be a driveway. As you can see, you've got a stone row over here, and way up there. There's that serpentine style up and down. I'm not going to speculate if it's a stone wall or a stone row right now. I think those are actually the hardest things to identify. Those things you can pretty much tell what they are when you see them. You know, if you're close at them and stuff, you get a better, more accurate chance of identifying it. Them stone walls and rows is kind of tough. Goes off to the distance up there. I know this trail, we're not going to go that far. But when we came the other way, we crossed, started on Oaks Ave. Oaks Ave. Oh, Lip Road. Here's Lip Road. We come up to Oaks Ave, from Oaks Ave. We could do that section. This one, I think, this started at Lips Ave. I'll have to look. We did cross Route 74, which was kind of a hairy crossing just for traffic reasons, but we're not going that far today. Alright, well, there's a bit of a breeze picking up. It's nice, sun's out. It's not raining. Good day to be in the woods. Alright, we've got another cross wall. This one not quite as fancy as the last one. Let's see. I think the other one's down here, down the other side of that slope. I can't see it. Let's see, this one's probably more, it's probably a farmer's wall. Then you never know. The building over there, house or something right over there. And going about a mile and a half, maybe. The wall looks like it turns. Right parallel to it now. And it looks like looks like a farm over there. We're following the blue blazes. The blue and white blazes. I don't know what happened to the red blazes, but they stopped. Oh, here we go. Mountain Spur Trail. Let's look that way. Now, if that loops and connects back to this trail, you will take that all the way back. Well, it looks like it does. We'll see. Alright, let's just keep going. I don't think this is all at all. We don't have the usual things that shout out at me and say, oh, this is the wrong road. It could have been a cat road or something. We always talk about the old Connecticut Path and doing that. I don't know if this is part of it, but it could very well be. Not as maybe as one of these as the other. That thing that we were on the other day. And the wall. Yeah, I think this is part of just a boundary wall or a field. Field delineator. Yeah. What's that for a new word? Well, word. New term. Alright, we're going to keep going. Alright, from here we've got some logging going on ahead of us somewhere. Hopefully not on a trail. I'm hearing trees crash, so I don't want them crashing on us. This section here looks more like it could have been a road, road, probably an old farm road or logging road. There you go. Hard to tell. We're on the hunt, but it does look more traveled. And in fact, we're going to get off of it. It keeps going that way. But we're going to stay on the Nipmuck Trail, which takes us to the right here. And now we're heading mostly in a easterly direction, I think. It's going to be a road too, so don't know where that goes. One day we'll find out. Like I've said before in some of my videos, what I try to do now is go on a hike with him and basically just to see what we can find, but not a real deep dive, I guess if you want to call it that. But just go and see, find some interesting stuff and just say, well, this could be interesting to come back. And then I'll come back to myself and I can explore more. And like I did the other day in my last video, which if you haven't seen it, called A Productive Day in the Woods. But that was more of a, I walked about a mile and a half of that, but I saw a lot of stuff. Stopping, taking pictures with the camera and all that kind of stuff. I am going to go back there. I read an article about it. Old farm, old house, old house, but a house. Yeah. I'm going to go back to the stone pile. I think that's probably the farmer's. I don't know. A lot of little stone piles here. A road. Who's a road? But anyway, like the last one, that's what I did, was I took I didn't take it with me, and I just, tried to see what I could find. And I found a lot. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. Alright, we'll keep moving. Another sign here, what does this tell us? Motorized vehicles. Alright, going. This is backyard. Looks like it's going to come out of the road over there. We'll switch off and be back later. A little over the 2 mile mark. Moss Road. And according to all trails, we're off trail, but still marked blue places and it's still signed, so we are in the right area. According to all trails, the trail turns off back there and goes up that way. But come on, Jack, across the road. Go down here. Well, let's keep moving along. Stream here. Stream crossing. Up. I don't know, I'm probably in Willington now. I don't think I'm still in stores, but not quite sure. Also stream. Yeah. It's a pretty easy hike. It's early terrain and stuff, and there's some rocks and roots. One good climb we had. This is good for me. Is it good for you? Anyway, streams. All right, sure, Jack. You can just go through the water. I can't. We made it. This is definitely not a road here. For a time in this life. No cropping or something there. Glacial erratic. It's pretty flat compared to several places we go with steep ups and downs. We're in the flatlands here, relatively speaking. And like a few videos ago, I called the Border Woods. It wasn't in the video. Steep up and downs, but I knew. All right, well, let's keep moving. All right, I don't know if I videotaped my last section. Come up here for a minute, Jack. Just look at this, okay? That's interesting. All right, we're good. Still a little. So I just crossed the Marshall Road. I don't know if I was videotaping or not. So, you know me. And still on the Nipmuck Trail, Blue Blazes. Although, with the All Trail, I'm not on the trail anymore. But oh well, following the blazes. All right. I don't know what to make of this one. It's wall. But we are just moving along here. He's being a good dog, so he can be when he wants to be, which is most of the time. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Okay, just as I said, I wasn't really finding any interesting things. Back behind me, I just found a couple possible stone prayers. There's an interesting tree right there. It kind of grew. I'm not sure. I got some still pictures. You'll see them just before this. There's the houses around me. Still on the Blue Blaze Trail. I think we are. Yeah. Right. Keep on moving. Okay, I haven't really seen much. I'm along an old farm here. A working farm. All over this. A lot of trash. This trail's pretty much run just like this, kind of open and not real challenging or anything. But nice hike. Not sure where we are as far as how close we are to where we stopped last time. Where you going? It'd be nice if on all trails you could, like, if it overlaid other maps of places you've been. So like if you were somewhere and you've already been there, it would show you on the map. But anyway, come on, Jack. A little further. Show where it's going to take us. Also, according to them, all trails, there's going to be a side trail up here. I don't know if it's that other one that we saw. But a little further, may not be all that far. Let's see, the dog barking at us. Alright, turning off again, we'll be back. Trash in here. This way. Oh, I'm sorry, you're the right way. Hi there. Anyway, we just turned around. We went a little over 3 miles. But we were going by this farm up here. There's a couple of dogs and they're in the house now, but no, he wants to turn around and go back, which is fine. So 3 miles, so it would be a 6-mile day. Did come by that cross trail, and it's not really a trail. It's an old road. It's kind of beat up. Looks like it goes to a cemetery though. But it's also that cemetery is also on another road, a regular road. But anyway, so unless we see something exciting, we won't get back to you till we get to the truck. You see, we're back along the river again, so I just let that video run a little bit. Almost back to the truck. We come across a couple of interesting stone rows and things, pictures of them, but I haven't gotten back to that standing stone yet, which I'm going to stop there and take some pictures of that. Compass reading. It's been pretty long. It's been about 6 miles. Yeah, Jack and I are both getting a little tired, but we're still hanging in there. He's still doing good, so. Alright. I will be back, I guess. It's a beautiful river. I just took a picture. A very small little stone row or stone structure. I'm sure. I couldn't tell from either end if it was part of a wall. One time might have been, but I'll take the picture. It should be almost back to the standing stone. That's gonna be some kind of camp. Site of something over there. Over there. Anyway, should be almost to the standing stone. Take a look at that. And be back to the truck. Alright, well, I'm just looking across over there. Wondering if it might have been a mill site. It almost looks like a mill. Could have been a mill race right over there. I don't know where it starts. I can't think what's the other side, but I'm curious if that's what it could have been. There might have been something. Yeah, there are mills on this river because I've seen them before. We're not too far down the road from where we are right now. Called the Hayes Mill, I think. But anyway, find a standing stone. Alright, we just stopped at the standing stone. Not sure what to make of it. No markings. Doesn't appear to be a grave. Only because of the the ground is like not sunken in or anything like a lot of times you see. Here's something else that looks just like a property marker. Come on, this way. But we're almost back to the truck. A little over 6 miles. Beautiful day for a hike, beautiful trail. We definitely come here again. I'm not sure if I will, but I would. The standing stone, whatever it is, almost facing in the north-south direction, or to the north and south. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, thanks for coming along. Like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell all people that aren't your friends. Doesn't matter. And I will see you in the woods next time.